We've all used the power of determination to create miracles in the outside world. Every miracle we see today in the world, every creation, every invention, every achievement, it was a determined thought. It was someone's determination which has made that a reality. Every thought came with challenges. It came with doubts and fears from people around them. Not every journey is a smooth experience. And yet, it was the determination, that one quality which manifested it, made it a reality. Let us check our own life. Just scan your life from childhood to now. In the world of doing, in what we have done, in what we have achieved. What seems very simple and natural today, at that time, may not have been very simple and easy, but it became a reality because of that one quality, determination. And so there isn't a single soul who doesn't have the power of determination. Sometimes, unaware, we say, I want to do it. I decided to do it. I started doing it, but somewhere, I don't think my determination is enough. I don't think I have enough willpower. And then people around us will say, see, so and so has done it, and so has done it. And we say, no, they have willpower. I don't have enough willpower. And we use these negative lines for ourselves. The innate quality of the soul is power. Innate quality. So we cannot say, my willpower is less than theirs, or they have more willpower. It's not possible, because it's the innate quality of every soul. But like our other values, we choose them. Peace is our value. We use it most of the time, and yet sometimes we create stress or irritation. But we know it's our innate value. Similarly, power is our innate value. Power, willpower, to first decide what is right, then decide how to achieve that, and third, to manifest it, to make it a reality. But today, let's focus on choosing how to be and not just choosing what to do. Determination in what to do, yes, it's a beautiful sanskar, and we've created magic in the world. But if we use the power of determination and create magic in our outer world, look at all this we are using today. Look at this beautiful platform through which we are all connected. This is all someone's determined thought to create this. Imagine 50 years back, someone must have thought that on one click of a button, the world will get connected to each other. How much ridicule they must have received from people around them. But untouched by public opinion, unaffected by the vibrations and the words of what people were saying. Maybe standing alone, single on one side and the whole world on the other side. That one determined thought is today benefiting the entire world. Entire world. When that one soul created that determined thought, they were doing it for themselves. It was their determination. But their one determination, their karma is benefiting the entire world. What a ripple effect it has. What a ripple effect is there. So if the human mind can create magic in the outer world, unbelievable things we've created, if we use that same power for the inner world, Determination not just in what I want to do, but determination who I want to be. Be. If we can create magic in the outer world, in a world which is dependent on other factors also, sometimes we are very determined to achieve a particular thing, but there are other factors. And so however hard we try, however determined we are, there is a 0.0000001% chance that they might not achieve because there are other factors. Because in the outer world, there are many other factors. Look at last year. Plans, goals, visions suddenly changed because of one external factor. So in the outside world, we get success with our determination, but still 0.00001% there can be another factor. But when it comes to the inner world, there's no other factor. There is no other factor which can ever become a reason for me not being able to manifest who I choose to be. I choose to be. And yet, it is that inner world on whom we have given up. And we said, my mind is not in my control. Everything else is in my control. Spirituality and meditation gives us that power to start creating the miracles in the inner world. To shift from a noisy mind, constantly chattering inside, critical and judgmental about people and situations, having an opinion about everything, to a mind which is pure, divine, not a single stain, just divine, to a mind which is silent, to a mind which unconditionally accepts everyone, surrenders and allows God to use us as His instrument. What a big shift. There cannot be a bigger miracle than this. There just cannot be a bigger miracle than this. So today, let me choose for myself in who I want to be and be always. In Hindi, the word for success is very beautiful. English word is success. Hindi word is safalta. Safalta, success, safalta. Safalta comes from the word safal. And safal means worthwhile. If someone's life was spent in a worthwhile manner, it said, Inka jeevan safal hua. They used their life in a worthwhile manner. If we use our time in a worthwhile manner, it will be said, इन्होंने अपना time, समय सफल किया. They used their time in a worthwhile manner. So safalta, success, actually means using your time, your life in a worthwhile way. And which means to be a giver. The world has changed the definition and meaning of success. We think now in the world that success means how much we achieve. So the energy becomes like this, which energy I'm getting. But success actually means how much I am a giver. Giver. And the world is now going through this paradigm shift. Everyone's waiting for the new world. Everyone's questioning when will the world change. But what is that new world that we are waiting for? We are going to shift from a world of never-ending desires, to a world where we would not know what a desire is. No knowledge of desire, there will be no concept of desire. We're shifting from a world of wanting, seeking, asking, desires, to a world of divinity, and divinity means only giving. This is the paradigm shift that is happening right now. It's going on. So it's very important to understand the signal of time and then choose who I want to be. We cannot blame time. 2020, many of us blamed time. We said, how can this happen? How can my time be like this? We cannot wait for time, that when will the time change? We need to create the magic here, which will force time to change. And that's the time right now. Shifting. So determination, not just for small changes inside. Okay, I don't want to get angry, I will be peaceful. Now that stage is also over. Because we are the creators of the new world. It's the time of awakening. Like in some houses, at about 3 a.m., 4 a.m., some people are going to sleep and they will say good night. And in the same house, someone is waking up and they will say good morning. That's the time going on the planet. So we need to be very clear where we are going to use that quality of determination. We are going through a time where a huge population of the planet is sleeping. Sleeping in the sense living a life of dependency on situations and people's behavior, living a life at a lower vibrational energy and accepting it to be natural, waiting for the time to change, the world to change. That's a good night time. And some of us have chosen and today are going to choose to wake up. Wake up, good morning. Invoking the dawn on the planet. And awakening means a new way of thinking, a new way of believing, a new way of living, a new way of working. And so when I choose today, who do I want to be? I will have to choose to be that which will invoke that new world on this planet. The world of divinity. The world where every soul is only a giver, because a giver is success. And determination is the key to achieve that success. So I know what I want to change. I'm going to shift from always wanting to shift to being a giver. We know why to change. We know how to change. Determination only requires one thing. Do I want to change? Everyone around me may want to change. Do I really want to change? Do I really want to be that? A lot of people make plans, but there are only some who really want to make that happen. The others try, and if it doesn't work out, they say, it's okay, I tried, didn't happen. But some people will say, come what may, I will make that happen. That's the only difference. And so when I choose to be a giver, giver means untouched by the vibrations of situations and people's behavior. We are living in a world where Majority are completely dependent on vibrations of people and situations. Just check your inner vocabulary. Each time we shift from our divinity, each time we create a little ego, a little anger, a little hurt, a little irritation, any uncomfortable emotion, each time we created it, we blamed people and situation. We blamed people and situation for feeling that way. We said, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be in pain. I don't want to feel this, but, and the finger goes out. We want the world to be perfect so that we can be happy and peaceful. This is a want. We want people to be our way so that we can be happy and loveful here. This is a want. This is a lower vibrational energy. The world should be perfect so that I can be happy always. So each time I create an emotion and I blame the world for it, I am a failure at that time. It's the opposite of success. Here, success here. It's the opposite of success. So I need to check how many times did I fail today? Because I need to check and change that programming right away. Each time I blame the world means anything. It could be traffic on the road, it could be my spouse's behavior, it could be business and economy, it could be government, anything in the world. We are going through times that a lot is going to happen in the outside world. And successful people will be those whose minds will not be dependent on the world, but whose minds will be creating the new world. This is a stage where we will have to create that shift. Shift, irrespective of whatever is happening around you, and whatever means whatever, anything. Powerful soul remembers that I am the creator of my feelings. I cannot blame here on what is happening outside. At that moment, I lose my purity. I lose my power. I shift from being a giver, I shift to wanting. Determination here. Because if I use determination on this one basic belief system, everything else will fall into place. Everything. Just shifting from wanting to saying, whatever is happening here is my creation, and now I choose the right one and I become a giver to that scene. Am I consuming the vibration of the scene, or am I giving my vibration to the scene? If I'm giving my vibration to the scene, if I'm connecting to the supreme power and using that divine vibration and radiating to the scene, I'm a giver. I'm a giver. Success giver. Everything else that we have achieved in the world is achievement. Difference between achievement and success. Difference. So success means worthy life. Worthy life. The life of a giver. So let's just hold this one thing today, only one line. Each time my mind blames the situation or the people for how I'm feeling, I need to pause, take a moment, stop, check, change right away, and shift to success. Shift towards success that second. Because once I allow my mind to blame, then it's just a spiral downwards after that. And it's a spiral downwards. And I just keep consuming the energy of the world. I keep consuming the energy of the world. They did this, so I'm feeling this. They said this, so I'm feeling this. The situation was difficult, so I'm feeling this. I'm consuming the vibration of the world. If I keep consuming the vibration of the world, then the world will be here inside my head. And as will be the world, so will be my state of being. The time is now. The time is now to consume the energy of God within, to give to the world, and use that energy of God to change the world. So I cannot consume the energy of the world. Cannot. Just cannot. Once we've decided who we want to be, what are the factors which enhance my power of determination? First, I choose who I want to be. Then, the next thing is to revise what I have decided every single day. Every single day. And revise it as an affirmative vocabulary. Affirmative vocabulary. This is a spiritual law. Today, what we are doing, as is the reality, so are our thoughts. The world is like this, so we create a thought, the world is like this. The spiritual law is, as will be our thoughts, so will be the world. Thoughts create reality, not reality creates thoughts. Two equations are opposite. The equation has to be right. So sleeping in ignorance, we thought as is the world, so will be our thoughts. The spiritual law is as will be my thoughts, so will be the world. So thoughts manifest. So when we've decided who to be, what to do, decision is taken. Very, very certain, this is who I want to be. But now I have to sow the seed of that. And for that, meditation is three powerful sciences: power of affirmation, power of visualization, and power of experience. Three very powerful energies: power of affirmation, power of visualization, power of experience. And when these three things are there together, manifestation is certain. It has to happen. Nothing can stop that from happening. The world has used the power of affirmation and visualization to create magic in the outer world. So whether it's actors, whether it's sports people, whether it's doctors, whether it's leaders, they create that affirmation, they visualize it, and they make it a reality in the world. Now we're going to use the same method to create an affirmation of who I want to be, to visualize it every single day, to make it happen. To make it happen. And that is the first step of meditation. That is first step of meditation. So sometimes when we are new, we say meditation is very difficult. Sometimes we say, I don't know how to meditate. Sometimes I say, I tried, but I could not do it. Meditation is not thoughtlessness. Meditation is take a thought of who you want to be. The vocabulary should be affirmative. I am a divine being. Not I want to be a divine being. Not I should be a divine being. Not I hope I become a divine being. I am a divine being. This is affirmative vocabulary. Then visualize that divine being. This is our morning minutes of meditation. Just take one affirmative thought. I am a divine being. I need nothing from anyone. I need nothing from the world. I am a giver. I am a giver. Since childhood, we are programmed into believing we need from the world. Probably from many births, we have lived our life like that. I want, I want, I want, I want. I want happiness, I want love, I want respect. And so that subtle programming inside pops up and still says today, I want. So I have to prepare myself every morning. I want nothing from the world. I am a giver. Everything I need is taken from the divine, not from the world. I am a divine being. My every thought is pure selfless. So we are sowing the seeds in the morning of who we want to be during the day. I am a divine being. My every thought is pure, selfless. What is purity? Selfless. My every word is a blessing. I am a giver. I am God's angel. Just 4 or 5 thoughts. We sow the seed in the morning. First thought in the morning, I am a divine being. I am God's angel. My every thought is pure. My every word is a blessing. Now begins the journey of the day. And while we say these thoughts, we have to visualize that divine being in action, wanting nothing from the world, just like an angel, going from one scene to the next, only giving, only giving. Here in this world, only to give. So this is a preparation that's going to happen in the morning. Then during the day, we're going to live in a world where the vibrations around us are opposite of who we choose to be. That's where the determination is required. The determination is not needed early morning. Determination is very high. Even during the day, it's not the determination that goes down. It's the influence of the vibrations around us. Because we are against the tide of vibrations. We've chosen to vibrate at the frequency of purity and giving, but the tide in the opposite direction is on wanting, 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 seeking. So if I don't take care that situations and people don't affect me, I respond. If I don't take care of that, I get influenced by the vibration and then I shift from whom I had chosen to be. And then I feel I lack in determination. I don't lack in determination. My decision is very clear. I only have to protect myself from the vibrations which affect me. Because that's millions and millions of people around me, and I am like this one single one. So it's all about using that equation in every scene then. People and situations don't create my thoughts and feelings. I respond through my own divinity. Every time I'm going to do that, I am not allowing the vibration of the world to influence me. This is going to increase my determination. Determination to become who I have chosen to be. Only untouched by the vibrations of people around me. create one more affirmation every day, very important. God's power and blessings is a circle of protection around me. We need to visualize this many times in a day. The divine power circle of protection around me. When we envelop ourselves with the divine circle of protection, which is at the highest frequency, then the lower vibrations around us cannot enter into this circle. They cannot enter into this circle, but I have to create this circle every day, many times in the day. So, one, preparing the mind in the morning. Two, taking care during the day that I do not believe that I am a victim to people and situations, because when I don't do that, I don't allow the vibration of the world to come onto me. I'm holding on to mine. This is determination. And then what I choose to be, I will be able to manifest. And third, every hour when we take a pause for traffic control, very, very important. We've still not utilized enough the power of this 1 minute, the power of that one magical moment. Every hour, we get that 1 minute to again repeat our morning affirmation, plus visualize that and experience that every hour. So, what I choose in the morning, I cannot keep changing during my traffic control. I have to continue with the same thing. That's how it will become reinforced and reaffirmed and reinforced and reaffirmed. That's how I will create that vibration every hour. So, what I choose to be, I choose that in the morning. Every hour, repeat that thought. So, I'm nourishing the seed again. Repeat the thought, visualize it. Very clear what I'm going to do in my next minute of traffic control. Third, very important time to do it. It's very, very important. Is just before going to sleep. There are certain times where the programming of the mind is the highest. One is the first in the morning, and the other is the last just before going to sleep. So, again, what I've chosen to be or to do, I'm going to revise that again just before going to sleep. And the vocabulary is going to be I already am that. I am a divine being. I am God's angel. I am protected by the divine vibration. Last thought before going to sleep. There should be no other thought after that. So even if we do it just before going to sleep, and then we close our eyes, lie down, the mind might not fall off to sleep immediately. Close your eyes and keep repeating only the same thought. I'm a divine being. I'm a giver. My every thought is pure. My every word is a blessing. I'm protected by the divine power. Just keep saying this and seeing this and fall off to sleep. No other thought. To make it a reality, this is the most important time, just before going to sleep. Because the thoughts that are so near just before going to sleep, these are the thoughts that are going to get absorbed by the subconscious and are going to get processed for the next 6 hours. Becoming a reality becomes very easy. So first in the morning, last just before going to sleep, every traffic control, that means every minute when we take a pause, and then very, very important time, before every meal. Before every meal. Our food has vibrations. We are what we eat. So I may choose to be divine, I may choose to be peaceful and calm, and yet if I eat a meal which has been prepared by somebody in a state of mind of which is opposite to what I choose to be. And after having that meal, there will be a shift in my vibration, and I will feel my determination was not enough. No, it was not about my determination. It is I absorbed an infection. I absorbed the infection of another mind. So the meal we eat is not just nutrients, it's vibrations. Vibrations of the money that was earned to buy that food, vibrations of the person who was cooking that food, vibrations of those who have grown those vegetables and flowers, fruits, vibrations of those who got that from the farm to the market to the shop to the kitchen and to my plate. There are a lot of vibrations in a meal, lot of vibrations. And so take that moment before you begin eating, connecting to the divine, and repeat your affirmations, repeating who I want to be, so that my food vibrates at that energy of who I want to be. Because as will be the vibrations of my food, so will become my predominant thoughts. And as will be my thought, so will be my reality. If you want to make it a reality faster, then one more time, and that is before every glass of water. Our dear Dadi Gulsar, she used to always say, every time you drink water, remember God. And we used to think she's saying it just so that we remember God 8 times a day or 10 times a day when we drink water. Her every line was very deep. And she said it only so that we could radiate God's energy into the water. Because the water is carrying a vibration which can dilute who I had chosen to be. The water carries the vibrations of the city, and the vibration of the city may be opposite to who I want to be. And so just one glass of water and what I had chosen to be can just disappear sometimes. So we all have the quality of determination. It's there, we are very focused. We only need to take care that we don't absorb the opposite vibrations as infection. Just only that much. And that's why take that thought, repeat it, revise it many, many, many times during the day. So if I do it morning, every traffic control, just before going to sleep, before every meal, before every glass of water, then I'm actually revising and repeating my thought almost 15 times or so during the day, or more than that. And if my mind repeats and visualizes the same thought 15 times during the day, and that too at these powerful times of morning, sleep, food, water, nothing and nobody in the world can stop it from becoming a reality. It has to happen. It has to happen. This is a meditative lifestyle. It's a meditative lifestyle. All that we need to do is protect ourselves from the other vibrations around us so that that doesn't become a leakage. There's no lack in our determination. We only need to protect from the leakage. We only need to protect from the vibrational influences that happen. That's all. Like a scientist, just focused, untouched by what's happening around them. So spirituality is a science of the inner world, untouched, untouched by vibrations of people and situations. So just remember this and it will happen. Choose anything. Choose anything in being or choose anything even in doing. It has to manifest because it's a spiritual law. Thoughts manifest. And when we create it in an affirmative vocabulary and visualize it, all doubts, all fears, all public opinions, everything disappears. And then it has to manifest. Nothing can stop it from becoming a reality. And then determination becomes our natural, normal value. Not something that we have to work hard on. It's just normal because power is the innate value of the soul. So let's take a minute again. We're very clear who we want to be. Let's put it in the affirmative vocabulary that it's already a reality. I am a divine being. My every thought is pure and selfless. My every word is a blessing. I'm a giver. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. I am God's angel, the angel to create the divine world. Om Shanti.